Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers and to all the people that leave me kind comments. I really appreciate you all. Today I'm sharing a mini album that I made. It is with a collection by American Crafts called Little by Little. I used a 12 by 12 paper stack for this. It was full of cutouts, which makes, for me, making a mini album very easy. The album is 6 3/4 by 6.75 times 6.75 inches. The spine's 2.5 inches. It has a denim binding material on it. Here's the back. It has a stack the deck binding. I made 6 pages, and each one has 3/8 of an inch gutter space in it. On the front cover, I used a cutout from the collection, 2 of them, and I just cut out a circle on the one and stuck the little bear behind it. I got inspiration for that on the back of the 12 by 12 pad. I glossy accented some corner accent punch pieces. I just added some punch pieces here and a few flowers that I have. This one's made out of denim. It has 6 pages. On the inside cover, I used a piece of this acetate that I had in my stash from a previous collection that I didn't use, and so you can just stick a photo underneath there. What you saw before with a fox was a cutout from the collection, but you can easily add a picture underneath there. And here's my little friend Carter dressed up as a shark, I think. Looks awesome. I cut this out from a cricket cartridge, Elegant Edges. On my first page, I have a magnetic flap. This is a cutout that I used Spellbinder's die, so it's magnetic and it flips up. And this is just a little tiny slot here to slide a picture or whatever. What I did here was I just cut out with a 1-inch circle punch and put one of these like epoxy circles over it and glued it on there, and I made my own embellishments. This cute little strip was probably why I bought the paper, and I used it throughout the album. It was just that tiny strip on top of the 12 by 12 that normally you rip off and throw away, and I just did some fun things with them through the album. There's like 5 different characters on the paper line. So for my embellishments that I made my own, I just took some navy blue paper and I cut out with different punches. Here's like a cloud, and here's one of those like a 1/2-inch circle punch. I cut out the little critters from this line and just put them throughout the album. I think it would be fun to like journal on these, or maybe put the date or a name on here and just tuck it around the pictures. And here's my friend Carter again. Looks cute. This book has pocket pages, and I made them with navy blue paper, the best navy blue paper I've ever found. It was at Tuesday Mornings, and of course I can't find any more. This is what's inside of the pocket pages. They're just 6 by 6, and I cut them all the same. They all have this straight paper with a Stampin' Up! Tab punch, and I cut out navy blue flowers and put an enamel dot on them. And the back is plain just to leave out some of the bulk out of the album because it did get bulky. Oh, I forgot to tell you, like on the spine, I left it really plain, and my idea was that I found these like thickers, and I think they go with a paper collection. It says magic on them, but it's a perfect match. And what I was going to do on this spine was just add some kids' names on here. I think I could add 2 or 3 names depending on how long they are, or a title for whoever does receive this album. So back over here to the back of my first page, this has 3 flaps and they're magnetic, and I just cut out a tree and layered some cardstock to match the paper line. I use navy blue paper in here like a light green and then like a teal green. And maybe a little bit of white too. And these are like magnetic, and there's room for a photo here. And over here I took some blue vellum or light green vellum paper, and I made a diagonal pocket, and I just put like a scallop edge punch along it, just tucked it along the edges, came out cute. And here is a photo booklet that I made. It has magnetic flap with a cutout, I heart you, and inside you can just add 4 by 6 pictures slightly cut down. The pages are 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. On the back of that page is just a slide-in pocket, and Here is a photo mat that I just added a heart to complement the hearts on the paper. And here's another picture of my little friend Charlotte. Look how cute that looks. And then I have another spot where you can journal or write on this navy blue paper. It looks really cute, huh? I like it. Over here I made a triple pocket with some cutouts and back them with navy blue paper. And up here I have another photo mat with a cloud cutout. Over here is just like a gatefold that I took the lion, and with the navy blue paper I used a die. It was like a scallop die, and just used I used the reverse image of the die to frame in the lion. You know what I mean. So here's what it looks on the inside. I used some stitch dies to fill in some of these blank spots to journal on. There's some journaling spots here and here's another photo booklet. It is magnetic. Here's another 1-inch circle punch thing there that I layered, and then there's room for photos. Here is a belly band centered right in the middle. Another photo booklet, same idea. I just added a piece of scallop paper that I had left over. Slides in there. What did I do here? Oh, this is a magnetic flap. And this is kind of like a bookmark, but you could like journal on it. Another 1-inch circle round here. So this opens with a magnetic flap, and here's a picture of my friend Chloe. And I cut out several of these green reefs that I think would look really nice put around the pictures when they're in the book. And there's several cut out in a baggie waiting to go with this book. On this page I made a fun shaker pocket. I cut this frame with elegant edges. Yeah, elegant edges. Just layered it up several times and added some sequins between 2 layers of acetate. And I cut out this bunny out of a Cricut cartridge, one of the baby ones. And here's a place to journal or put a picture, or you could really just put a picture over this if you'd rather have a child showing through the window. But he was kind of easy to match the bunny that's in this photo book. This is my favorite layout, these 2 pages. I love these papers. I took 2 of the images from the paper line and used that scallop circle punch again, added a magnetic flap here for journaling. And on the inside I made a small waterfall out of the 3x4s. I backed them with this stitched die on alternating colors of cardstock. And at the bottom there's a little surprise of the bunny. I like that. And over here I made a trifold using one of the 3x3 cutouts. Again, another 1-inch punched out circle layered with some leaves. And this opens up more stitch dyed cardstock. A little embellishment that I made here with a 1/2-inch circle punch. And this is like a little tiny pocket here, just using more of the paper. And on the back of the 6th page is a cutout star that I cut out with my Cricut, and it's magnetic and I love it. I just tucked in 1 star over here underneath the paper. I embellished the front with a smaller reef and a blue stitched rectangle, another 1-inch circle thing. I went crazy with them. Added some stars. Here's a vellum cloud, and this just it's magnetically on there. And on the back is a place for journaling or maybe a picture. And here's a picture of Carter right underneath that star. I love it. And on the back is the same as the front inside cover, a place for a photo. Here's a cutout from the paper collection, and there is little Charlotte dressed as a narwhal. So that's my mini album with little by little collection, and I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks everybody.